Hello, you're welcome. Let's look at this question. We are still on mechanics, statics mechanics. This is episode 10 on object on inclined plane. So a body of mass 2 kg rests on a smooth plane inclined at an angle of 30 to the horizontal. So what is the magnitude of the force P, which when applied along the plane keeps it from what? Sliding. And to find a normal reaction between the body and the plane. Remember, we need to make a sketch of how the diagram will look. Can we just make a sketch here? No, that will not help. So let's keep here our inclined plane. The body is here, the center of gravity is here, so the weight move down, which is also the same as what? The mass. The angle of inclination is there, the normal reaction, which have downward force, also as mg cos theta. Now here, okay, let's indicate the normal reaction. Now, when the force is applied, the force P is applied to it, that is keeping the body from sliding. There is also an opposite force which is acting what? Downward. And that force is also having indication of mg sine what? Theta. So as the body is pulled upward, there is going to be a friction. You know, this is the force that is keeping the body from sliding, just enough to keep the body from sliding. Then when the force is applied in that direction, then there will be a frictional force within the opposite direction. And in this case, we have been told the ground is smooth. So that frictional force is going to be zero or negligible, very small. So there is no friction in there. So that if we are resolving the forces along the surface, you know, this is the surface. If we are resolving the forces, we are aware that these forces are going backwards. So zero in the case of the friction, plus this will be equal to that. So I should be taking forces, let's say, forces along the plane, or we just say parallel forces. The parallel forces is going to be opposite direction. So that force P equals to mg sine what? Theta. Do I know what the mass of the object is? 2 kg. The angle is 30. So this becomes 2 times gravity, which is 10. The sine what? 30 degrees. Let's put that in a calculator and see what that will be. Okay, so that will be giving us 10. Let's say we have 10 force, so that will be in what? Newton. So we are asked to find that force along the plane which keep the body from sliding, that for upward force. Then we are also asked to find the normal reaction. The normal reaction is also forces perpendicular to the plane. So let's say we are picking forces perpendicular to the plane. Those forces are going to be the normal reaction, which is the upward force, is equal to the downward force, which is mg cos what? Theta. And I believe we can do substitution. The mass is 2, 10, then cos what? 30 degrees. Let's put that in a calculator and see that value as well. And that will be giving you 17.32 Newton. All right. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.